Oh, we're still recording, aren't we? So, as I was waking up this morning and realizing that I was about to start the process of moving my stuff out, as sort of a last way to remember this room and this period of my life that was quite transformative, I'm going to make a YouTube video, largely for myself. This is how I organized my 60 square foot den into basically everything I needed for all of my belongings. So when you only have 60 square feet of room to work with, you gotta make space vertically. I started over here with my shoe rack. Next to it we have my clothing solution. This piece is made out of solid walnut. I built this dresser with the functionality of being a giant dresser on bottom with full extension drawers. The top of it being a workspace, and then there being a rod to hang clothes from. And then on top, an additional shelf for stuff like my backpack. When I picked up video and photo full time, I needed a place to put everything. And so I designed, first things first, this grid organizer. My main goal with this was to give myself lots of little cubbies, but also to look fun. I didn't want it to be really boring. Up here we have our battery charging station. Audio here, my miscellaneous bin, cage bin, and this is where I put lenses and my ND filters. And then camera bodies go up top. So there's the camera that started it all for me, the 6D. And then I hang cables on the sides. Next, more vertical storage. If you have lots of stuff like I do, then you need a place to put it all. So I designed it to go right up against the bed frame here, have just enough space here so that way when I have a jersey or something I can pull it out and then put it back in pretty easily. Deep enough to basically cover my hamper while also letting this drawer slide by just barely. And this is where I hold stuff like my Steadicam, my light, boxes of extra equipment. Camping stuff is all up here, and then a little bit of lighting stuff right there. And that's my dome. For those of you who are into the scavenger hunt, this is where I filmed this one. Ha! Memories. When I made this bed, and I knew that it was going to take up 40% of my room, I knew I needed a place to chill. So this backside here is basically just a couch. Like, this is where I chill in my room. I have a laptop charger wired right here, as well as a place to put like a snack or like a drink in case I'm watching something. We have some under bed storage stuff. This is mostly for shoes again, but also this is where I keep like boxes just in case I have to return stuff. This vertical shelf was meant to hold lighting. I knew I needed multiple sources of light because this is what it looked like with just the one light. Sad, depressing. And then this is what it looks like with all three. So big old difference. In terms of decor, I have a poster here. This one's also Jasper. They're just different parts of the park that we've been to. Hiding behind all this stuff, Dunkirk. It's one of my favorite cinematically shot movies. Then we have Hot Rod, Smack Destiny in the Face. One of my favorite comedies. One of my favorite all-time movies, Lord of the Rings. And one of my favorite movies that makes me feel really cool, Ocean's 11. And then this is just my little adventure shelf. So this little guy is from the Dominican. This cactus is just so there's some green in my room. This is a picture I took in Jasper National Park. This is from when I went to Australia, and this is from the backpacking trip that I did. That trophy is from getting last place in trivia, and then a little master sword. That one represents the elementary school I work at. Also, quick note, I built the bed frame, I built the corner shelf, I built that shelf, I built that picture frame and that picture frame, that shoe rack, I built this shelf, and I built this dresser. In this room is where I decided that I wanted to pursue creative arts as a full-time career. I literally had no idea that I wanted to do that coming into this place, and my roommates and this atmosphere all really lended itself to me making that choice. This is also the room in which I graduated from college. I literally have my ceremony tomorrow. This is mostly a video for myself. I wanted to remember this room as a pivotal place in my life. Hopefully my life goes somewhere really important. Because then this video has a little bit more meaning and maybe people will look back on it and say, wow, look at this place. Probably not. This is probably just for me. A little bit of nostalgia from the heart. Sniffle. Tear. At this point, almost all of you have clicked off anyways, so... How can I reward the people that are still around? I need to institute something that makes people stick around. Ready? That's the best. That's the best Josh has got for you in the moment. I'll put that at the very end, so that way only a couple people will see my stiff tip twerk. Okay, that's all. Goodbye.